2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
And a look at the Knicks earlier on. Check out the focus they've got. So the New York starting five. They've got the eraser. Fox is out there with the closer. Then there's Buckets. And it's Schroeder in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Celtics, G is out there with Shorty. And then it's Little General. Then it's Shorty. And it's Rowe in at the 2 spot. Here's Shorty. Conference rivals in this one, Doris. A regular season game that will likely have that postseason feel.
And we are the beneficiaries of what could be a playoff preview. You never know, obviously, how things are going to shake out in terms of seeding. What we know unequivocally are these two rivals are prepared to play in what we would consider not just any regular season game, perhaps a little more on the line than you might expect.
And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. Ortiz passes to Rowe. Takes the 3. Rebound by Schroeder.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Shorty. Here's Ortiz. It's not going to go for him. Now the Knicks take it the other way. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Here's Little General. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Wow, they finally get it to go down on their 4th try.
For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Passes it to Alexander Walker. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Alexander Walker's got his 2nd basket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
That one drops for him.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, Greg, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And so here is New York after the basket by Boston.
Got his hand out enough on that one to bother the 3-point attempt. Great hustle on that one.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
Here's Alexander Walker after the basket by Boston. Pass to Manson from the arc. And Boston with the rebound. Here's Shorty. There's the pass to Rowe. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's Alexander Walker. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
Well, that's not exactly the most solid screen you'll see, but it still works.
Passes it to Rowe. Fires for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Knicks trailed by 4. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Steps back and fires. Kept alive by New York. Here's Schroeder. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Inside. That shot misses. Good work defensively by Fox. No good. Now Boston takes it the other way. Down low. Here's Tucker. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, hard to find a team more iconic in the NBA than the New York Knicks. They are a premier brand.
Greg, this is absolutely true. This is an organization that has played a few games in London that have helped them, and it hasn't seemed to matter that the team has struggled for an extended period of time. They remain a major media presence in a major market. The NBA is better when the New York Knicks are a factor.
Here's Little General after New York gets the three. Pass to Shorty. Pulls from the top of the key. A nice shot by Tucker.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Here's Schroeder. Rebounded by the Celtics. From downtown. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Outside, Fox. Here's Alexander Walker. It's blocked, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. Puts it up off the inbound. Here's Kane. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
A pass to Fox. Shot clock at 6. New York needs to get off a shot. And it's Madsen missing.
Just doing the job on the backdoor.
Here's Shorty. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. So the wing on the left. The pass to Torres. To the middle. And Fox gets it to go.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Passes to Shorty. Doubled by Fox. Knocked away. Shorty, the pass to Ortiz.
And I don't care what his size is, you cannot forget to box him out. He's just got a nose for the ball, and he is fearless in attacking the glass.
Here's Schroeder. 5 points in the game. Good. 8 points for the eraser.
Off to a fantastic start. He's 4 for 5. Watch out.
Pass to Kane. Here's Shorty. Here's Tucker. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Tucker's got 6.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
Greg, you have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Who are some of the up-and-coming shooting guards in the league that you have noticed have got a very high ceiling?
Well, I'm going to mention 2 guys who I think could be considered combo guards, guards who can play 1 or 2, and who I think their organizations are still trying to figure out their best position. But 2 of the most dominant young guards in the league who are going to be a problem for over a decade, Devin Booker and Donovan Mitchell. Both guys can create their own shot. Both can get off the dribble drive. Both could light you up for over 50 a night. Devin and Donovan, 2 names to keep an eye on.
And the Knicks with possession here, following the bucket by the Celtics.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Owens passes to Little. Here's the captain. Here's Shorty. Rebound by Schroeder.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
And he gets it to go. Now it's just a 3-point Boston lead.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
The Celtics working the ball around now. The 10-footer. That shot, no good. And New York the other way now. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
Here's the captain. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Haas. And he jams it with authority.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Knicks shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. That's good from Jerebko.
And Kevin, last season there were a couple of glaring deficiencies for the Celtics. I thought they had a problem with shot selection. Too often I thought they settled for pull-up jumpers. They did not exploit their length to get into the paint, nor did they exploit their ability to get to the free throw line. And ultimately that really cost them.
Here's lights out. From deep three-point range, they grab their own miss. It's tipped. Aldridge with it. From 17 feet out. Little with the rebound. Here's the captain. Back to Tucker. Takes a three. Drills the three-pointer. Tucker's got 9 points. And with the Celtics last season, Doris, the league's lowest rate of free throws attempts and bottom 7 in offensive rebound.
Well, think about it, Kevin. They had a couple of players coming off of surgeries, knee troubles. Sometimes that can make you hesitant to mix it up on the interior. But boy, if you want to win, you've got to get to the free throw line and you've got to get to the offensive glass.
And here's Matthews from the arc. It's rebounded by New York. Now Aldridge still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. To the paint. Jerebko in the post. And no good. And it's Boston the other way. Tucker dishes to Matthews. And it's Matthews with the jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now, here's Jerebko. Off the mark from 16 feet out. Celtics leading by 6. Here's Owens. Bucket is good. New York's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Now the pass to Clutch. It's stolen by Little. Down low, here's Matthews, and Matthews throws it down.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Now, here's Jerebko. Here's Silk. Count that one.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
And here's Matthews. Little passes to Owens. Ball's knocked loose. Dives for it. Inside, here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Here is Matthews, following the score by New York. Up again, it's good on the putback. And the Celtics lead by 8.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Jerebko the pass to Silk. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. This is his first free throw of the game. First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 8 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's lights out. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Boston with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for the Celtics, Matthews out there with G. Then there's lights out. Then there's the captain, and it's Little in at the 5.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Now here's Jerebko. Tight defense on him. And the Knicks good for 2. Here's the captain. Pass to Little. His first shot coming late. And that one good. Little's got his first basket.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And Jerebko kicks to Aldridge. Fires the 3. Little with the rebound.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Smooth checked in for G. And New York with a change here, too. Madsen, he's checked in for garbage man.
Well, the Knicks knew that offense would be an area for improvement coming into the season.
Well, Greg, they were dead last in offense in several metrics last year, most notably field goal percentage. So some of it is personnel, some of it is shot selection.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
Boston leading by 5. Here's Smooth. He's got 8. Count that bucket. 6 points for P.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
Here's Jerebko. Good on the shot. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's lights out, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. Lights out's got his second bucket. Bridges passes to Clutch. Pass to Madsen. Fires from deep. Doesn't go that time. Now Boston takes it the other way.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Here's Smooth. Ring shot on the way. Not happening that time. His second miss in 5 shots. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. As you and I were just talking about this, as more and more players are going public with their trade requests, do you think that's had a negative impact on the game?
Well, Kevin, I certainly think it makes long-term planning for NBA franchises a lot more difficult because contractually we are not seeing them hold true to the particular organization they may have signed that contract with. The reality is this in today's NBA. You've got to be nimble as an organization, and you have got to be attractive to them. And I mean that with great ownership, great leadership, and who are the players currently in your system. You have got to be incredibly nimble to be successful in today's NBA.
I think you're right on. From deep, the long distance 3 is barreled. Smooth's got 13.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Little comes with a double team.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's Little General, guarded by Fox. Pass to Santiago. Bucket 6. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Knicks trail by 6. Here's Fox. And he overshot that one, missing.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Here's lights out to the middle. Here's Little. Rebound by Schroeder. To the inside. Madsen. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Madsen's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. Shorty, he's checked in for Boston. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Torres checked in for Clutch. Here's Little General, guarded by Fox. They get it back. Ortiz passes to Kane. The pass to Shorty. Makes the shot. Basket number 4 this game. Brings him up to 4 for 9. Knicks trail by 6. Outside, Fox. Got a piece of it. On the clock. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. The Knicks have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. And it's blocked.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Boston shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
And the city of Boston, 12 championships since 2000, 6 in football, 4 in baseball, and 1 apiece in hockey and basketball.
Greg, you'd have to say Boston has become the sports capital of the country. The fans are knowledgeable, they're passionate, and they are justifiably proud.
5 to shoot. Here's Torres. They get it back. The kick out to Fox. Hits it from 3-point range. Fox has got 5 now.
Well, good vision from the inside and kicking it to the perimeter.
Here's Kane. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Passes it to Shorty. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Knicks trail by 6. Here's Alexander Walker. He's got 8. Here's Torres. Madsen. Kane grabs the board.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it. Well, this second quarter has proven to be a turnaround. This guy looking much more comfortable all of a sudden.
New York's gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Here's Alexander Walker. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Doris, you've accomplished so much in your award-winning career. What was your first experience in broadcasting?
Kevin, my first experience was I left coaching and they put Providence College women's basketball on radio. That was the first ever game I got to call. It was so cool. Tell me yours. What was the very first? Did you study this? How did you get into broadcasting?
I did. Our high school had a radio station, and the first basketball broadcast was underneath the bleachers, looking through popcorn boxes and legs of the people that were standing in the bleachers so that I could see the court from the baseline.
Amazing.
Because that's where the telephone cables were to plug in our equipment. I was 16 years old.
Incredible.
Remember it very well.
Incredible.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Well, you knew the Knicks were going to try and make a huge splash over the summer in free agency.
But you know this, Greg. Sometimes you swing hard at the pitch and you miss. And that's one of the problems of putting all your eggs in the free agency basket.
Here's lights out. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Here's Kane, pass to Rowe. And again, Boston with the triple.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Well, the big expectations for the Celtics going into last season never translated to the success many thought they would have. The vast majority of experts predicted that the Celtics would be in the NBA Finals. They were unequivocally, I think, the most disappointing team in the league. They just couldn't put the pieces together.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Pass. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Endures the depth of talent for the Celtics. In the end, it was their undoing.
100% right, Kevin. Too many players were unhappy about their roles. Too many guys felt like they could be doing more and could never adjust. As a group, trying to stay upbeat and connected with that amount of talent proves something the Celtics were incapable of doing. It draws more attention to the Warriors' sustained success. Their ability to make all that talent work was impressive.
Here's Little General, guarded by Fox. Here's Ortiz, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Boston making a switch here. Tucker's checked in, and then for New York, Bridges comes in for buckets, and it's Garbage Man in for the eraser. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Ortiz passes to Rowe. Inside, here's Kane. And he gets the bucket. Kane's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Here's Schroeder, 17 points in the game. That one good for 2. Schroeder's got 10 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
And there's the pass to Short. A three-pointer off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
He lobs it up, and G with the stop.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Down low. Schroeder's shot is good. Schroeder's got 21 in the game.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
To the middle, Rowe. But they recover it. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Little General, guarded by Fox. 4 on the shot clock. Hands it from downtown. 16 points for Shorty.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
And Greg, you know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Schroeder. He's got 20. Hammer it home! Hammer it home, baby!
That is authority right there.
It was. Pass to Kane. Buries it down low. Kane Boston's got 6.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
They did a better job of getting it inside in that first. They've lost some of that physical edge here.
Some changes for Boston. Little, he's checked in for Kane. P comes in for Shorty. And the captain subbed in for Smooth. The Knicks also changing it up. Silks checked in for Schroeder. Clutch comes in for the closer. And the Prophet subbed in for Fox. And Matthews gets it to go.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Greg, to me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And again, it's the Knicks missing.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And good that time. Little Generals got 8 here in the quarter.
And Kevin, they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Now here's Jerebko. No good that time.
Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play.
And so it's the Boston Celtics cruising into the quarter break with a
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K. Out in front of the half is Boston. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. And
with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. The Prodigy having a great impact in this game.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
His power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. We've got Fox. Buckets is out there with the eraser. Then there's the Prodigy, and it's Torres in at the 2-guard spot. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Boston leading by 20. There's the triple. Hits the three-point bomb. And that's 21 points for Smooth.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And the Celtics last season mourning the passing of the great John Havlicek.
You know, Greg, he spent his entire career with the Celtics. He won 8 titles along the way. He was known as one of the great competitors and a class individual. His legacy undoubtedly will live on.
Knicks trail by 21. Schroeder passes to Torres. Here's Alexander Walker. Puts it up from 17. That one off the back iron and out. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. 3 on 3. Here's Shorty. They get the rebound. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Great hustle on display, and you know what? It's paying off with those second chance points.
The Celtics have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Here's Madsen. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Madsen's got 7 points.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Throw. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 10 rebounds.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And it's denied. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. The First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Schroeder. Celtics leading by 23. Fox with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's New York. Madson's shot is good. Madson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Tremendous effort getting the steal, then getting the ball up the court.
It amazes me how quickly you can change ends. You've got to be prepared to sprint the floor.
Kane, the pass to Ortiz. His three-pointers off the mark. Knicks trailed by 21. Outside Fox. Over Kane. It's deflected. To the paint. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, easy call.
The Celtics have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
Timeout.
New York calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with the matchups?
Alexander Walker passes to Fox. Shots good by Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker's got 14 points for the game.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
To the inside, stolen by Schroeder. Outside, Fox. Passes it to Alexander Walker, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Fox.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Right wing. Ortiz passes to Rowe. Power down with both hands.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Fox kicks to Schroeder. From the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And G with the stuff.
And the passer floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Torres, the pass to Fox. Here's Madsen, guarded by Tucker. Got a piece of it, and he gets it back. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
Ball stolen. Outside, Fox. Pass to Torres. Here's the three. The rebound by the Celtics.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Tucker, the pass to Rowe. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Celtics have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. And he knocks down the first one.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Lights out, checked in for Boston. The captain comes in for the little general. An emphatic alley-oop jam. Here's the captain. 5 points in the game. And the pass to Tucker. Nice ball movement by Boston. Passes it to Rowe. And Tucker has it in the corner. 6 to shoot. Here's Santiago. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Little, he's checked in for Boston. B comes in for G. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Jerebko's checked in. That's tipped. And he's able to get it back. That's a 2 from Matthews. And the jumper is good. Matthews has got 10. Knicks trail by 21. Pass to Torres. Inside. Schroeder's shot is good.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
The Celtics have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by New York. To the middle. It's tipped. Matthews with the steal. Santiago the pass to Matthews. Rebound by Schroeder. Schroeder's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Madsen. Add another make to his scoring column. His fifth basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
Here's the captain. Defended by Jerebko. The pass to Rowe. Unloads. Boston again missing. Knicks trail by 17. Down low. Madsen. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. That one doesn't go.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Got that one up quick. The closer's got his first points of the game.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Now a timeout called by Boston. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Silks checked in for Madsen. Bridges comes in for the eraser. And it's Clutch in for the closer. Here's Schroeder. Count that one. Schroeder's got 12 points in just the second half.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Matthews dishes the little, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Continuing to show activity on the offensive glass. Second chance buckets have been huge.
The Celtics have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. Here's the captain, defended by Bridges. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Jerebko for three. Good on the three-point shot. Jerebko's got 9.
You know, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
Good on the triple.
Yeah, in the first half, he was unstoppable from deep. Now, 2 more since the break.
Pass to Bridges. Over Santiago. Bridges misses. Celtics leading by 16. That's a 2 from Matthews, and it's Boston with another.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
New York's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Jerebko the pass to Clutch. To the paint. Schroeder's shot is good. Schroeder's got 37. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync. And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
He feeds it to Jerebko. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Garbage man, he's checked in for New York.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Doubled by Aldridge. In the corner, it's Little. And again, Boston with the triple.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Jerebko with it. He's got 11. A floater. layup. Jerebko's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Here's Smooth. 27 points for him. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
First one falls for him. Jerebko hits them both. Now a timeout called by Boston.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here, and not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a non-stop parade to the foul line.
Celtics leading by 18. Here's Rowe. No good on the three. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Clutch. That one a little long. Boston shooting 54% since they had a chance to talk things over at halftime. They're looking locked in out there now. Little passes to Rowe. It's blocked. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. A shot's good from Aldridge. Aldridge has got his first 3 points of the game.
Now that's confidence right there. Passing up an easy 2 on the break and letting it fly from three-point range.
Here's Santiago, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And 1:01 left here in the third quarter. Jerebko for 3. No good on the shot. And the Celtics going the other way now. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and it's Whittle finishing it off.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. 40 seconds left in the third. It's good. Silk's got 8 points.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint, and make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
Inside, Matthews. And Matthews throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Bridges kicks to Aldridge. 16 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Clutch. Oh, that's blocked. And he recovers it. Some nice passing by New York here. Rocket 2. Offensive rebound. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. And that's 10 points for Silk.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
And so it's the Boston Celtics with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. Their work from beyond the arc has been a highlight. A lot of threes finding the bottom of the bucket. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Lights out there with Little General. Then it's G. Then it's Shorty, and it's Kane in at the 5 down low. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Doubled by Bridges. Back to Tucker. Pass to Kane. Bridges with the steal. Got a hand on it. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Ortiz. Rebound by Aldridge.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Both free throws good from Bridges. Boston leading by 19. Pass to Tucker. Here's Ortiz. Good work defensively by Fox. New York shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Now, here's Bridges. Guarded by Tucker. And it's Shorty with the foul. That's his 5th foul.
Yeah, and that's number 5. One more, and he is going to be done for the day.
A different look for New York. Buckets comes in for Silk. The Erasers subbed in for Garbage Man. A three-pointer is right on target. 16 points for Buckets.
That's his second make from distance this half after hitting none before that.
Ortiz passes to Santiago. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
Fox kicks to Bridges. Picked him clean. Here's Kane out to the right wing. And there's the foul. It's on Clutch. That's his first foul. Torres checked in for Clutch. New York on D. It's an 18-point game. Here's Little General. 5 on the clock. Unloads from 9. And it's Madsen with the rebound. Madsen's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the middle. Here's Bridges. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Bridges has got 4 this quarter. Boston leading by 16. Here's Little General. And there's the pass to Santiago. They get it back. Pass. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And New York making a change here. Schroeder's checked in. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter. Outside, Fox. Out left to the wing. Here's Schroeder, and easy 2 points on the layup. Schroeder's got 39.
Just doing what he can. He's competing, he's converting.
And he has really kept them in this one, Greg. A high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
To the inside. It's picked off. Baseline try. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. The Celtics have gone just 33% from the field in the 4th quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. 4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see. And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
And he makes the first. Both shots good from the stripe. Knicks trail by 17. New York calls timeout.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and have allowed way too many second chance points.
Here's Schroeder. 11 feet away with the putback. Kane grabs the board.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 8 here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Schroeder. Here's Fox. That's tipped. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Goes up on the high post. A nice shot by Tucker. Tucker's got 19 points.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. A little fast. little loose.
Passes to Manson. Feeds it to Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Pass to Schroeder. There's the three. And Boston with the rebound. Little General's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Kicks it to Tucker. A 3-ball. Rebound by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow.
Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
Ortiz passes to Tucker. And G with the stuff.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Here's Schroeder. Over Santiago. Here's Madsen. Off on the layup.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Inside, here's Schroeder. It's tipped. They get it back. Here's Kane. Here's Santiago. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. 23 points for G.
What an effort to get the tip in, just wanting it a little bit more.
Hanson's shot is good.
I really like the way he's playing in this half. He looks so much more aggressive and confident.
Here's Little General. Poked away. Tries to save it. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. Smooth checked in for lights out. Here's Schroeder. The pass to Torres. For the three. Kane grabs the board.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Well, tremendous effort, tremendous timing. The ability to alter shots on the perimeter, that was beautiful.
Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Schroeder. It's good from long range. Schroeder's got 42 in the game.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Here's Ortiz, and it's blocked. Here's Madsen. There's the steal. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Ortiz passes to Kane. Here's Little General. Here's Rowe. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Smooth's got 17 points here in the second half.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Passes it to Manson. Fires the three. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
To the middle. Here's Shorty. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Knicks trail by 18. Here's Alex. Wow, hammering it in.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Great positioning on the putback. And the Celtics lead by 18.
And while they have the lead, they're not doing nearly as much work on the offensive boards as they did in that first half.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. We've seen Smooth really having a great game.
Well, I think this is a necessary timeout so they can figure out a way to limit the impact this guy's having from three-point range. They've got to dedicate more resources to their perimeter D.
Bridges, he's checked in for New York. Knicks trail by 18. Offside Fox. Count the basket. Fox has got 4 points in the quarter.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Here's Little General. Smooth passes to Tucker. 6 on the shot clock. Good on the triple. 38 points for Smooth.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this, Greg. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Bridges. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Knicks trail by 19. Schroeder's shot is good. Schroeder's got 44.
Boy, that's a bang-bang play on the inbounds pass. I like those quick hitters.
Here's Little General, guarded by Fox. Down low. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Here's Schroeder. He kicks it to Bridges. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
A great feed, and that assist gives him a triple-double. You gotta love that kind of player, able to get it done in just about every facet.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're up by 18. 1:35 left to play here in the 4th. So Boston going with almost an entire new group. Erickson's checked in for Kane. B comes in for G. Price is checked in for Shorty. And it's the chosen one in for Little General. Here's Rowe. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Celtics.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for G.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
That free throw missing. And the second free throw, good. 56 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Wynn. Misses off the right iron. Pass to Rowe. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork, GA. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Now, here's Jerebko, guarded closely. The pass to Wynn, just 5 to shoot. No good on that one. Here's Smooth. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Now, Jerebko. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the